all the fence down the back had collapsed.
Yeah.
Because there's a path down the back of the house, so it felt sensible. I'll put a 6 foot fence across the back,
Yeah.
5 foot down as you face the property on the left hand side. Might not be pairing.
Morning, guys. Much better start to the week this week. Some good news this morning. We're basically sorted out. We got both our build teams to quote on a project that has been sat around for quite a while now, probably like 2 months. I think it's been sitting there. So basically, when me and Alicia quoted for the works, because we obviously give a rough estimate, ours came out a lot less than what the quotes have come out as now. Like quite a not a massive change, but a fair amount, isn't it? So we based it off of the 4 projects that we've done before it. But what we've noticed now is that costs have just gone up. IKEA's gone up. Literally everything in IKEA's gone up. One of the builders was saying, our original one was saying that, as an example, bricklayers? Mm-hmm. Were they're charging $250 a day now. He's just how the hell are they getting it? But they are. So obviously then he's having to pay them that, and so his costs have gone up. So we've just seen costs across the board going up. So obviously, we've quoted that this is ROI on the Rocky and and it's brought the percentage down, a fair amount, which we feel devastated, because we like to be on point, and Alicia's really, really good normally. Even on our builders saying we're normally spot on. Other things at that property that we didn't foresee has come up, new water mains, pipe, and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's brought the cost, and that's what we've been debating over and trying to get, not whittle it down, but just really debate what the best change. Alicia changed the layouts and all that sort of stuff. So we're going to get the new guys, our new builders, to do it. They've been really good, to be fair, and they've brought some of their costs down compared to what we have been paying, all that sort of stuff. So I'm really, really keen to get working with them. So we tried to call them, he's a bit busy, so hopefully they can get started this week or next week. Fingers crossed, and we can just smash out that project. I think how long did they quote? 8 to 10 weeks, or was it 10 to 12?
8 to 10.
8 to 10 weeks. I don't believe they can do it in 8 to 10 weeks, but God, that'd be so good if they could. And they do all CDM and stuff like that, really, really slick. So I'm super. I'm just as a bit of a property geek, keen to get that. I'm just it's good little start. So we called had to call the investor first thing this morning. He's given the go ahead and all that sort of stuff. We told him the other quote and all that jazz. So positive steps there. So that was good. As me and Alicia feel really bad for getting it wrong, even though it's not our fault. I genuinely don't think it's our fault, and that is the whole name of the game of property. We're going to offer him a small token of our sort of, not sorry, but just want, we want to build a good relationship with him. So what we're going to offer him, we're going to offer him our project management fees on our original quote, because the prices have gone up, so he doesn't have to pay extra on top of that. And as a small little extra token as well, we're going to not charge him a letting fee on the first 6 clients. That's about 600 quid there. We're not going to charge him for an inventory, so it's about 300 quid there. And we're not going to charge him for professional pictures and staging as well. So that's probably about 150, 200 quid there. So probably about 3 grand we're knocking off. It's going to be mostly our time that we are losing, but hopefully, hopefully he'll appreciate that. I think that's a good gesture. It's quite a big, for us, as we're quite small at the moment, it's quite a big loss of revenue for us. But I really like the client. It's a small apology. I think it's the right thing to do. And we're going to learn from this as well. We've learned a few lessons anyway. So that's life. So it's a good positive start. I'm now going to sort out some letting stuff. People have paid, so I need to do all that sort of good stuff. And then I'm going to, once I've done all my bits, I'm going to flip to Alicia and help her with Chichester Close, because we're going to smash it out this week. I've let the flooring people in earlier. So that's all good. Our PC is sort of nearly being fixed. So the SSD card has been fixed, but we've lost Windows and I think all the files, even though I'm not really asked about the files because it's all Dropbox anyway, there's not really much on there. It can all be put back on. But I've set up Talia's laptop now and it's actually working quite well, so I set Alicia up on that one. It's not a bad little laptop. For 300 quid I think we paid. It's actually pretty quick. There's some specs in that that's better than the MacBook, but it's not better. So positive start. I've just spoken to the builders and we are starting a new project on Wednesday. So that's super quick, isn't it? That's very good. to meeting them at 8 AM on Wednesday. So yay, another project starting, which means I can release the first episode maybe of the vlog.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
We need to check if we can film, because obviously it's a new builder.
Of course we can.
Our other builders are okay with it.
Of course we
need to
can.
check.
We'll be promoting their work. It'd be great. Cheeky little update. So we have ordered quite a lot of stuff today, actually, to be fair. We've bought the fridge freezer, iron, kettle, toaster, fridge freezer, washing machine. About 700 quid's worth of stuff. What's left? I've found the TV and stuff like that. It's just I don't know what Alicia's doing with a credit card. I don't think we had enough money on one of them. We have to wait for it to clear till tomorrow or something. Yeah, but we're going to buy the TV, wall mount tomorrow, and an ironing board. Other than that, pretty much got everything. I've got 2 guys moving in on... I had 3 guys. I rented like the bloody room to 3 guys. One of them's pulled out. So that's annoying, but also good that 2 of the rooms have gone. But... yeah, so I've done literally like all of their paperwork, set them all up on Arthur and stuff like that, our software, online software. So I've literally done all of that, smashed all that out. Yeah, so we've bought all this stuff. So it's actually quite an exciting week. So we've got the flooring people in today and tomorrow. Wednesday, the flooring people might need to still be there, but if whether they're out or not, / builders back in to finish a few little bits. Thursday, this order that we've just ordered, all that sort of stuff is coming. Fusion, which is the furniture, that's being delivered, and the handyman will be on site doing all that sort of stuff. So the IKEA order should be being bought tomorrow. I think Alicia's going to go to IKEA and get it. They're trialling like this new business service on us, so they don't normally do this, but they're going to go around and pick everything for us. We can just turn up to site and take it. So we'll see if that's good. I hope Alicia brings a big old list and make sure that every item's there. Yes, you see how like bang, 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 it should be all like sort of done. At some point I need to do the inventory for that place, and then Saturday the cleaners go in. So yeah, it's exciting, so that's good. We've also done the rent run as well, so we've cleared our client account, moved monies everywhere it should be. So yeah, Alicia's gone to the doctor's now, and when she's back she'll have to pretty much get Rocco. So I don't know what we're doing this evening. I might personally just leave it there for tonight, because I only had like 5 hours sleep last night, so I couldn't get to sleep because I've been going to bed a bit later and not been getting up early. But I made sure I got up early today, went to gym, had a good session, but got a bit of a headache now, I'm a bit tired, so early night for me, and maybe just a chill night. So yeah, that is our Monday. Fucking hell, actually. So we're buying a house, it's direct to vendor, we're getting literally no money off, we're paying like good market rate for it. Husband and wife splitting up. I know the husband. He used to be a member of one of my gyms. Yeah, we've not delayed it, but we have sort of delayed it in the sense of we were going to borrow more money from someone. We couldn't do it in the end because they've fallen ill. Someone's fallen ill. We didn't want to put that pressure on them. It was a family member. So we thought, right, okay, we'll go down bridging finance. So we've gone down bridging finance. That's all good. We've got it. It's all that, it's all good. And then about 2 weeks ago, we thought we were going to be complete, and then they're like, right, we now want you to get independent legal advice. So we asked our sister how long this should take. She said about 2 weeks. We're like, okay. Me and Alicia last week have done everything. We were ill last week, but Alicia was more ill than me, and we managed to get in there, get it all done. Just unfortunately, one of our business partners, we've got 2 of them, has been away on a business trip. Like, business has sent him away. So what can he do? He can't go and get legal advice. So it's delayed it in that respect. So today we've had, I've updated the husband. Alicia hasn't updated the wife because we've been busy. And she's like, literally, she's so stupid. Like, I don't care. I doubt she watches it. But there's no like logic in her head. She's basically threatening to pull out this Friday if we haven't got an exchange and completion date. So tomorrow, our business partner's getting the legal advice. Hopefully by Wednesday, the solicitor can send over the certificate. And then Thursday and Friday, we can lock in a completion and exchange and completion date. So I hope for Steve's sake that she doesn't pull out. I'll leave it as that. I just think it's absolutely ignorant. It sort of, I had to bite my tongue earlier. It was really frustrating. I just hope she doesn't pull out for their sake, because going into Christmas and Brexit come in, I don't know, I worry for him, and I think the guy is paying the mortgage as well. Yeah, I won't go into that situation. It just frustrates me because I've spent quite a lot. We spent 500 quid the other day on legal advice. When we said to them, it's going to take another 2 weeks, are you happy for us to proceed? And they said yes. So yeah, we'll see. Right, I love you and leave you. Hello, right. I always say that, don't I? Hello, right, yeah, okay, cool. Right, anyway, yesterday I spent the day with Rocco, so I played in the morning, then I took him to gymnastics, then we went to McDonald's, then we went and paid the carpet fitter people, but we played in the park while we did that. So I had a really nice day with Rocco. He then came in the evening and did a viewing with me at one of our properties, and then helped us unload the IKEA order there. So yeah, it was just a really nice day with him. Yesterday I did a viewing. I think she's going to take a room there. She's going to come back tomorrow night with a friend and just triple check on a room, and I've got a viewing in 45 minutes there as well, so maybe 2 or 3 bedrooms will go. Handymen are in today, painters in, finishing off bits and bobs. A new project started at 8 AM this morning. Alicia went and met that, so that's the 3rd out of like 8, or technically the 4th out of 8 projects going. But anyway, it's good now because that project's been sat there for a while, so I'll pump out the vlog of that at some point. Really excited to get that one going, actually. It's a really good job, really exciting. And then I'm going to go to the gym after the viewing, and then Alicia going out with her brother and dad tonight, so I've got the kids, so that nothing will happen. And tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow's an office bound day. We've got to finish off a few more bits of paperwork for a purchase that we're buying for our house, which Alicia's going to do, and then hopefully chase solicitors. But I'm about to shoot off now for the viewing. Anything else to update? Anything else to update? Don't think so. Plodding along. For me, I could have had a bit more of a productive day, I'm not going to lie. But hey, let's just say there was delays in getting picked up and all that sort of stuff, and I just sort of stood around, didn't really need to put it properly, but yada yada yada. Who cares? Oh, doing the inventory of this property is really annoying. I thought I'd start a little bit, and it's just going to be so much easier. Let's just get everything in there and then just do it. So even though it takes like a day or two, it will be easier. I'm hoping we can get proper videos and that done on Sunday, but as ever, we'll see what delays. The carpet, there's only like one little problem with the carpet. They put the divider on the other side of the door, so the 2 doors aren't shutting properly, so we'll see if they come back and fix that. But yeah, all good. I'm going to shoot off now. Love you and leave you. Yeah, we're having a pretty good day today. I've sorted out some letting stuff. We've had an inquiry for a room, so that's good. We've been buying final bits for a project we're finishing. We've had 2 investor calls, like brand new leads coming in. About one's a bit naff, so he's just sort of after a bit of advice, but he is buying, so you never know. He was inquiring about our sort of hands-off service and refurb service. And the other one seems like super interested, is sort of looking at a property, and we might be going to view it tomorrow with him. Sounds like a really decent guy as well, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, what else have I done? Been sat here smashing out jobs like for ages. This is good. Alicia's been to solicitors for one of the properties that we're buying, so hopefully sorted all that sort of stuff out. I'm about to go leave for a viewing. We've got Fusion moving in all the furniture. So yeah, pretty good day so far. Pretty good day.
Morning. We are, well, on our way to IKEA, although we're stationary at the moment. We're going to pick up some last bits that weren't delivered because they were out of stock. Now, IKEA can deliver them Tuesday or Wednesday next week, and I can't wait that long. So we're going to go and get them ourselves because they're in stock in store. So yeah, we're going to go and do that. I'm going to pick up a few other bits. And then we're going to go over to Crawley, drop them all off. Handymen are in doing that. And then we have a viewing for a property that basically someone, have you explained this? So Someone called up asking about our letting services because they were thinking of investing in HMOs in Crawley. Phoned and spoke to me first, and I basically found out that they both work full time, don't have an awful lot of time, want to do a refurb, blah 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 blah. And I said, well, you know, not only do we do lettings, but we do all of that as well. So they've already found a property that they're interested in, so we're going to go and have a look at it today, and then hopefully potentially work with them moving forward on this project. So that'd be cool. We're going there 2:30, I think, 2:30, and then so yeah, we'll do that, possibly sort of have a coffee with them, and then pretty much that'll be the end of the day. Today's viewing at 4, but yeah, it's going to be a busy day, not at our desk, which I always get a bit twitchy about when I have a few days not at my desk, because then masses of work piles up. But yeah, I've got to email or message the vendor today about an exchange date for that property, and then it's going to be the weekend, and then we've got loads of stuff to do. So
we're not putting loads on. There was 3 guys, Scottish guys, contractors, wanted to take like all 3 rooms in the property. Then one pulled out like pretty early, so then there was 2, and now this morning another one's pulled out. So the other one is taking like the more expensive room. But, you know, you're just like, what a waste of my time, like trying to get all this through. And they've been quite aggy trying to send in their paperwork and all that sort of stuff. So it's just lettings doing my head in a bit at the moment. But hey, you know, I just want to get these rooms filled, but it just seems so quiet at the moment. It's just, yeah, I don't know. And yeah, but I've got to move him in tomorrow. I've got to meet someone at 9 o'clock. The cleaner is coming tomorrow at 9 o'clock, doing a viewing as well with potentially 1 or 2 people. Going to show him like all the rooms, and then I've got to move someone in the afternoon, that Scottish guy I was just talking about. But then also I think I might hang around Crawley and just start doing the inventory and get that like half done at least, or I don't know. Sunday, I don't know what we're doing on Sunday, Alicia. I don't know whether we're going to be filming and taking photos probably of the property rather than the inventory, but I'm so busy. Sorry, I'm just so distracted, like not putting good content on here. Sorry, just too busy, like literally too busy. So yeah.
So that's us for today, and the next few days basically. So we'll see how things go, and hopefully this project will be totally finished very, very soon, because it's doing my head in.
Morning, guys.
Morning, guys.
So,
Morning, guys.
yesterday. Oi,
Yes.
boy.
Daddy.
Yesterday we sorted out some paperwork. It was absolutely like, so I've been trying to like, these 3 guys wanted 3 rooms, then like one of them pulled out straight away.
Today.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Yeah.
Then one of the guys pulled out straight away. 2 of them have been like an absolute ball ache all week over like referencing. One pulled out yesterday. Didn't even bother telling me, just told the referencing company. So I was like, fine, whatever. We went to IKEA and done Elm in Croydon last night just to try and push the project along rather than getting it all delivered. So me and Alicia then was there most of the morning / early afternoon, and then we had a meeting with an investor at 2:30 viewing a property that he might be buying, like a new person. Really nice guy as well. Then we showed him Chichester Close, which is one we're finishing up. By the time he left, we then had to finish sorting out buying a property. So you remember like the people we're direct to vendor to. Hold on. Yeah, so the people we were trying to buy, we're buying it off direct to vendor. Husband and wife splitting up. The wife being totally unreasonable and saying she was going to pull out Friday, which is just today, if we haven't got an exchange and completion date. So by the time we finished up with this investor, it was about 4ish. Steve saying like, you know, that's the end of play, deadline, Sandy's pulling out. So we thought our solicitor had said like, yeah, we'll exchange, you know, as long as the guys give us funded or whatever next Friday. So she told their solicitor that, and yeah, hopefully that is the plan. So hopefully then we like the little mini emergency there, and then we were at Chichester Close trying to finish it up, and it's just been a bit of a nightmare. Like our builders guys haven't got out of there right up until yesterday, so they're literally like 3 weeks behind. 3 weeks behind. I'm pretty pissed off because it means our handymen. Sorry about that. It's bloody interrupting me all the time. I don't have time. I'm going to be late. I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm trying to update you. Right. So what was I saying? Don't know what I was saying. The builders pretty much 3 weeks late. It's delayed our handymen because they're like having to not do stuff because there's bloody paint being dried and bathrooms not been installed and all this sort of stuff. So I'm pretty pissed off. That being said, they're flexible handymen. So today, literally what's the time now? 20 past. I've got to go meet the cleaners at 9 o'clock. Let them in. I've got a viewing there at 9 o'clock. Then I'm going to show him like 2 other properties. And then after I've shown that guy the properties, I've got a viewing at 10 o'clock. Then the handyman should be in as well alongside the cleaners. So the cleaners should take about 5 hours. They'll be out of there about 2-ish. And then men should be putting up all the mirrors because the furniture's now in. Curtain poles though, we've only got 3 bloody curtains. Been a nightmare, so whatever, they're gonna have to put up just 3 curtains. And then all the bathroom like towel holders and loo roll holders and stuff like that. So they should be largely done and it should be clean. So the plan is then tomorrow, hopefully we can do some pictures and maybe some filming. There's still like some tumble dryer needs delivering and the wall mount and stuff like that, so TV can't go up. So we'll just have to see how much we've got to do. I've got to do whole house inventory, like the whole thing, which can take like probably about 2 days to do. And I'm meeting another sort of investor friend. He's come down at 11. We're going to show him around. So it's like literally, and as well today, I've got to move in those 3 contractor guys, who one of them now said they want to take a room, so it's just a nightmare. So around probably midday I'm going to have to try and sort it all out and come to some sort of conclusion with that. Fucking absolutely ramo jammo, like which is absolutely busy. That's what that's my little update. I need to go get ready, so I will catch you later. Good evening. I don't know if the lighting's good enough, hopefully it is. What have we done today? Got up, I cleaned the luge straight away, and then obviously it was Remembrance Sunday, so a couple of minutes silence and all that, and then we left the house, met one of our clients at the property that we've been trying to finish all week. What happened after that when she left? We started unpacking the kitchen. Alicia went to get her mum.
Mum's been in Gibraltar, so I had to pick her up from the airport. I
then went and did at 2:30 a checkout. The room was fine, the ensuite wasn't, so I had to deduct 25 quid for cleaning. Loads of lime scale, so I've got to return her deposit tonight, just haven't had a chance. And then, so basically, then Alicia and her mum wanted to see some of the project, so we showed her mum round, and then I thought, right, well we need to do our weekly vlog filming. So we took her to our latest project that started this week. That's really good progress this week, so in 3 days that was really, really good. Ripped it out.
It doesn't look very nice now. It was a nice house, and now it looks like a building site, which is good.
It's good, yeah. And then we went to, with only one other, the one that we've been doing. And basically, like, I went there last Sunday, and on the vlog, I was like, I can't really see what's happened. I can't remember exactly. I need to look back at it. We'll have to have a look. And I was like, I don't really think much has happened this week. And I thought, okay, the builder's probably been busy. Let him off a week because it's been flying through. Like up until this point, it's been flying through. On their schedule of works, they should have been out this Sunday, like today. Went there today and literally just like architraves have been done. That's it. So I said to Alicia, like, I'm not doing another vlog. I'm not filming because it's embarrassing going, well, not a lot's happened. Just architrave this week. That's 2 weeks now in a row. And so this project we've been trying to finish, like the build, like, I didn't know this because he speaks with Alicia. Alicia does it. He says he's going to be back Monday and Tuesday, finishing it still. I found a ton of snagging issues as well, and I'm pretty just fucking pissed off tonight because it's like that has him delaying us has massively impacted us, and we're having to put in more work. It's having an impact on our other businesses and other projects, especially like this other project as well. There's someone moving in 3.5 weeks time because he said he'd be out this week. So I thought, all right, 3.5 weeks, it pushes it, but we'll be able to get flooring in and all that. So, like, now what? So, I'm just getting fucking pissed off with this builder who's overcommitted. Like, nicest fella ever. really good work, never had a problem until now, but he's just massively overcommitted. And that project that started this week has been bought and sat there for 2 months, and he was meant to have started work on that and then told us he couldn't do anything to the end of the year. So pretty annoyed. And because I've been out all day, so when we did all the filming and Alicia took her mum back home, I went and started doing the inventory. I've done probably about a quarter of it in about 3 hours, so made some really good ground, actually, really good ground. Then I broke a bloody light bulb trying to put a lamp. I didn't break the light bulb. I couldn't put the fitting back on to put the lampshade back on. It's easy to do in theory, but because it moves and it was fucking pitch black and there was only one of me because I thought Alicia was coming back. So Alicia then had the other car which had the laptop and this in. So I've been here. Dinner was late here, so I've literally an hour and a half just sat here doing nothing. So I had to have dinner, and now I've had to edit up this vlog, which I've just done, and I don't know what the time is now, 9:30 or whatever it is. And I still haven't done any of the other jobs that I needed to do, which is like return this girl's DPS deposit with a claim, then text her to say that I've done that, then tell the cleaner to can you clean, and I've got to do there was two Scottish guys that moved in the end yesterday. I haven't done any of their paperwork. I mean, they've physically signed it. I just need to do the admin bit, just store it and give them access and put them on WhatsApp, which doesn't sound like a lot, but got to be done. We've got a whole list of snagging issues that I need to tell Alicia about, that she needs to tell the builder. She needs to tell the builder that someone's moving in 3.5 weeks. We can't fucking delay that project. And if he does, I'm fucking pissed. At the end of the day, going back to that builder, you're only as good as your last job. So these last 2 jobs, he's massively delayed us. We've got a new building firm now because of him, because he's delayed the project that they've started on. So it's forced us to find another build team. I said to Alicia, like, might be the nicest bloke in the world, but if it's massively impacting us and our business, if the new building firm are like properly good, the same sort of price, you know, even if they're slightly a bit more expensive, but smash out projects and they just can handle all our work, they can have absolutely all of it, because I don't want to go with a company that's going to let us down and makes us look stupid and impinges us in growing our business. And not only that, like, I'm having to do more work at Chichester, this project that we're finishing up, because if his painters and decorators are in, it impacts handyman. I then can't do the filming and all that. I've got a tenant moving in there on Thursday, so all of this stuff needs to be done, otherwise I can't do the filming or the professional pictures and all that. So you see what I mean? It's just like, I'm flat out morning till night time, like literally flat out. And I can't be dealing with other people like adding extra pressure when there doesn't need to be. Just do the fucking job that you're...
It's annoying that... So it was supposed to finish. We then told it's going to be finished a week later. I then gave another week on top of that before the flooring came in. The flooring's gone in, and it's then been another week that I had that week I had everything lined up. So I had flooring going in Monday, Tuesday, handyman there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, furniture in, like the bedroom furniture on Friday, and the days that the handyman were there, the builders and painters were there finishing off.
Carry on.
Which means that the handyman couldn't get so much done because they're having to be careful of door frames and, you know, because it's wet and all this kind of stuff, and it's kind of, I don't know, it's not on really.
Added to the usual facts of, you know, you go and buy curtains and they don't have all of them, or IKEA didn't deliver everything that you wanted. Do you know what I mean? Like, so there's these little things as well, which we've pretty much got most of the items. So handymen are going to be in tomorrow, and they're going to finish like mirrors, like literally all their little last bits, I'm hoping, but the builder's still in Monday and Tuesday, plus there's all this snagging to do. So let's just bloody have fingers crossed that by end of play Tuesday everything is done, and I'll do the inventory tomorrow and the next day as well. But I can't finish the inventory because I can't take the pictures until the bloody work's done. So it's a bit like whatever. So I have to get the inventory done, and I have to do the professional video, and I have to do the pictures, and she has to stage it all for me to do all of that. And so it's just like, it's going to be a stressful week. So that girl moving out today, someone's actually taking the room from tomorrow. Luckily, they're not moving in until December, because that, you know, now you've got to get a cleaner in. So it's just like, do you know what?
Where are you jumping with this? You're now talking about a different project.
I'm talking about our house.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you sort of jumped and didn't explain that.
Sorry. Well, my brain. I'm literally so tired. Yeah. The girl who moved out today, her bathroom's an absolute mess. So if someone was moving in tomorrow, even though they're paying for tomorrow, I might just say, like, to people that are moving out now, guys, for 25 quid, we can have your bathrooms cleaned if you can't be asked to do it because you're lazy and haven't fucking cleaned it. Like, people are doing my head in. Like, it's just, I don't understand how people just don't clean their stuff properly. I really, it does my head in. Messy people do my absolute head in. Like, it's just lazy. It's just absolute laziness. And it impacts me. Do you know what? The one thing I hate in life is people impacting me. Because I don't feel like I impact anyone in a negative way. Like, everything I do is positive. Like, I genuinely think I'm shit hot. And the stuff that I do, I know my value. And I deliver nothing but value. And when people try and challenge that, and I'm like, get fucked, mate. Like, that's the price. I know my value. They always end up going, yeah, okay. I'm fucking having a rant. So, solicitors are in. Hopefully that project, I mean, we might have literally like 3 more, like R1, literally like 3 or 4 more projects about to complete. I don't know what's going on with Croydon and whatever.
I have no idea at the moment. That is left with the client and the builder. So. And
we've got we still got letting them rooms to, like. I did a couple of viewings yesterday as well. They actually went quite well. One guy's like 85% sold on Chichester, the project we're finishing up, and
hello.
I've got 2, maybe 3 girls interested in it. They got a viewing on Wednesday as well.
Oh, the castle.
The castle. I thought you said cuddle.
Yeah, I thought you said a cuddle.
Oh, well, do you want to be on camera? You can watch it. You can watch yourself back in 20 years' time and see how little you was and how disruptive you was.
How wriggly. Wriggle, wriggle, wriggle.
Right. Anything else to add?
Cuddle. Jesus. You just strangled me.
Not Daddy.
No, Daddy's tough.
I told you, I'm the only one you can play rough and tumble with.
Daddy's tough.
Because anyone else will punch you back.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Mummy.
Anything else to add? They don't really care about watching us do that.
No, I think you've covered it really.
My thing to do list massive. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to end it there. I really hope in 10 years' time when I watch this back, we will be laughing at how hard we were working for hopefully relatively no money compared to what we're earning in 10 years' time. Character building. Right, good night. Hope you're all well and see you next week. We should have that video. Check out VCC Investments YouTube page. I'm hoping to have that professional video done, dusted. Check out all our social media stuff. You'll see all the pictures and all that good stuff because the property is looking really good. Apart from their kitchen, because they didn't want a new kitchen, and I think it really sticks out personally. Do you know what we should have said? Like, because we holding our hands up, they were like, "Oh yeah, we keep the kitchen," and me and you were like, "Yeah, we could. Yeah, it's all right. We could keep it." But deep down, me and you knew that it would look crap. I think from now on, we should just tell people like what we think, like that, just being truthful, because it's interesting because I think we know what we're talking about, and I think we're really good. On the flip side of it, you don't want to have that mindset because I think, oh, actually, like maybe we could keep the kitchen and we would learn like we don't have to do new stuff all the time, but this time I've been proven right.
Well, it's interesting because I was looking forward to showing my mum because obviously I picked her up from the airport and then took her to the property to show her because she's not seen it. I think she's seen it when it was in the middle of the week, but I can't remember when. But anyway, or she's seen the vlogs, I can't quite remember. Anyway, I said to her after I showed, well, what do you think, you know? And she didn't look that impressed, which I thought, you know, it's not like that, Mum. She only quite likes everything we do. And she was like, it's nice, but it's not got the wow factor. I said, what do you mean? She said, well, you know, because you kind of go somewhere and then it's like, oh, this looks good. And then you open up a cupboard and it's like, not great inside because that bit's not been done, and so you kind of like, she said it felt like you're kind of fibbing or like what did she say, like
I wasn't really paying attention. I came in at that point, didn't I, really?
Yeah, she sort of said, you know, it felt like you're kind of pulling the wool over someone's eyes because it's like, oh, on the surface it looks good, and then when you kind of dive deeper it's like not so good. So like all the kitchen cabinets, I mean, I personally think you can see it on the surface, But really, so it looks fine, sort of, and then you open the cupboards and inside where you put your food and your plates and all this kind of stuff, it just looks, you know, although it's been cleaned, it just looks a bit grubby, and you know, so personally, if I was a tenant, I'd be kind of feeling a bit like, okay, so you know, when you do a viewing, you don't look inside the cupboards, and then kind of when you move in, you'd be like, oh, I'm excited to move in, and then it's kind of like, oh, a bit let down kind of thing.
It's only because like the kitchen, like if you ever have a house party or anything like that, everyone ends up in the kitchen, and the kitchen's obviously like an open plan lounge as well, because the lounge like off the back of it.
The lounge is good, but that's new.
The lounge, yeah, but I mean like it's the heart of the house really, and the hub. And you know, like there's 2 fridge freezers, an original one and one we've just bought, right? I guarantee like all the new people that move in first will take the new fridge, and when the other people move in, they're going to be like, what is this disgusting fridge? The oven's like absolutely rotten and stuff like. At the end of the day, like we should have said like it's going to look crap. If the clients are happy, that's absolutely fine, but I just think it might impact like.
The thing is, they were really budget focused, which obviously everyone is, but they had a finite amount, which I managed to get them to stretch, because I said to them the amount that they were wanting to do with the budget that they had was unrealistic. So I managed to get them to stretch it, but I was constantly conscious that, you know, we're kind of like against, you know, a budget sort of thing. So there were some things that they wanted to keep, and one of the things that I convinced them in the end to change was that in the kitchen, if you've been watching the vlog, you'll have seen it, but there was like a red backsplash throughout the whole thing. And at first they said, no, we'll keep that, it's perfectly fine, it's not a problem. And then when some of the paints went on the walls and they came to visit, I said, look at the backsplash, because everything's green and grey and like neutral tones and whatever, and this pillar box red backsplash just like shone out. And so I sort of said, you know, do you still agree that, do you still think that the backsplash doesn't need to be changed?
And blue.
And blue, yes, and blue.
That's blue, Mum.
That's blue, very good. So eventually I said to them, look, I really, if you're going to do anything in the kitchen, please can we just change the backsplash, because, you know, it will make such a difference. And sure enough, we changed it, and they're now saying, oh yeah, like it looks really good, like it really ties the room together. But, you know, that was just a minor thing. I mean, personally, I would have liked to have at least changed the worktops as well, because I think that would have made a difference. And in hindsight,
but the kitchen looks old and dated now. Like, so we've got a couple of new units in there and they look really nice. It's just weird because, like, so the kitchen's going to be the first thing in that house that needs replacing. So you'll replace it in, say, let's say 5 years' time. The kitchen will look amazing and the rest of the house will look dated. Oh, I don't know. I mean, I really like the house. I think it's nice. I think it will rent really well. Like,
yeah,
it's just we're perfectionists as such. So it's just like
what my mum said, you know, you sort of feel like tenants will move in and afterwards perhaps feel a bit fobbed off.
Time will tell. We've always done new kitchens. All our clients that we've got going through at the moment have agreed to like brand new kitchens and stuff like that. So this is the only one that we haven't. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to be this like closed off person saying like, because there's so many investors that like just don't do this sort of stuff and they're making just as good returns. And in my head, it's just like, are we doing it the really hard and expensive way? Time will tell. Like, people might not care. They literally might not care, and then our investors save loads of money, and it's got good rents.
We have a high initial outlay, but surely these people that don't do the initial outlay have an outlay at a point when we don't. So their kitchens become tired, needing replacing, whatever, when ours are still good. And at that point, they then have to change it, and then their outlay then becomes higher than ours is because ours doesn't need replacing at that point.
I don't know.
I personally, I would have changed that kitchen.
But not only that,
if it was our property,
even the flooring, they've kept the flooring, but maybe it needs regrouting because now that it's all been cleaned and stuff like that, the flooring does look a bit crap and tired. It's not only that; it's just you open it and all the cupboards are like falling apart, the oven's falling apart, and all this sort of stuff, and it's just like, did they really check it when they bought it for all this sort of stuff? Because now you've got all this, the whole house is brand new. When you open this door and it just flops down, and then like, do you know what I mean? It just doesn't feel like the rest of the house. But hey, we'll see.
And it smells. It's been cleaned and it still smells.
But it's a nice if it was a new kitchen, that house would be amazing.
Oh, it would be beautiful.
Doesn't it like me?
Whoa, it does, doesn't it? Show everyone. I don't know if you... Oh, no. Rocker just said this looks like me. Can you see that? Don't know if you can see that.
Dad, I can.
You can?
Yeah.
Does it look like me?
Yeah, not mummy.
Not mummy?
No, that.
Right. That's a long enough thingy. We'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.
Oh.
Bye.